Hunt.
What's happening?
Thank you.
You know we out here. You're
Hey,
number one show gun in the
Tyrell.
building.
Tyrell just comes back with some free cookies and smoothies, man.
Yeah.
He's
I don't know where that.
I'd say he's
Gaming.
He's literally
Gaming. You know you out here gaming them up.
dude. He's the mayor of Newport, man. He's the mayor of Newport on the Levee.
Does she remember my name? Yeah. Does she? Okay. I don't, dude. Like a year ago, I thought she was gone from the Levee. Like she used to come to the store every day, and then she disappeared. And it's the first time I've seen her in a year.
She just
Welcome
came back working.
Yeah, I haven't seen her in a minute.
Nice, man.
Yeah.
So does that mean that it's getting busier back down
Looks
here?
like
that
the employees are coming back too.
employees are on the way back.
Yeah,
That's good, bro.
Yeah, man. Cool.
All right, everybody. So it's like Bengals mania going on right now, man. Everyone,
Absolutely.
my phone's been blowing up like crazy. So, well, first of all, we'll get this out of the way. If you guys did order anything off the website, everything is getting printed tomorrow. So we were hoping to have everything printed by Friday, but because of the storm that came in, FedEx and UPS didn't ship any of the hoodies that we needed, so we didn't get them until today. So everything's being printed today and tomorrow. Thank you, TB Products, for rocking those out. And then if you bought one of the off-white sweatshirts, there's no off-white sweatshirts in the entire United States. So we teamed up with Flow Coffee and Kombucha, which is a really cool coffee shop right here in Newport, Kentucky, right next to Galaxy Skate Park. Tyrell and I went over there, and Reese, the guy that owns the place, is like a legit chemist, bro. Like he was like, yeah, I got my like chemistry degree, you know, and I was like a bioengineer and like all this stuff. And he's like, and now I just I like to make coffee, but like he does it with this spin, bro, where he goes in there and he's like, it's a science project to him, dude. Like we got bean juice. Like I know Tyrell wasn't feeling it, man.
It was interesting.
Tyrell, he does, you know, he's simple, bro. Tyrell's simple when it comes to, he's like, can I just get some hot chocolate?
Yeah.
But we got some straight bean juice, man, and it was it's like a shot, dude. It gets you so much energy, but it's
Definitely woke me up.
yeah, and it's wild too, because like, you know, like real coffee shouldn't taste burnt, right? Like in the stuff that he does, like it's phenomenal, bro. It doesn't taste like anything you've ever had before, and it's just like that chemistry base, man. It's like you got to make sure that temperature is like, you know, right there in the Goldilocks zone. You know what I mean? Where you're not burning the stuff,
Yep.
and it's not, and if it's not hot enough, then you're not actually like baking the stuff or you know, it's
So
not
it's the right, perfect balance.
yeah, he knows what he's doing,
Yeah.
man. So hopefully we can knock this out, because this is going to be cool. Because using coffee beans instead of actual dye is going to give it a more vintage look. You know, it's actually going to look
That's
like
awesome.
it's 30
Yeah.
years old. So that's what we're shooting for, man. I can't wait to get those done. So we're going to be up all night. I'm actually going to see if one of you guys can stay tomorrow night. I'll pay you guys overtime, and we'll be able to pack all the orders up and get them ready so I can ship them out in the morning. But yeah, the Bengals mania is going crazy, dude. Everyone's been calling my phone and calling the store. And if you guys have been trying to call the store, the number's not active. Cincinnati Bell ruined it. I don't know what happened, man. We had like 2 accounts set up on one building, and that phone number, the 291 native, is like it's MIA. So I don't know what's going on. So if you guys have been trying to call that number and you guys are pissed because of it, it's not getting to us. We've got to figure out how to get that back.
Yeah.
Email, DM, you know, things of that nature. So
Instagram messages on there.
Insta-
Yeah,
Sure.
no, it's coming from all angles, bro.
Yeah.
It's coming from all angles, and it's really hard to like. You know me, man. I'm an artist. I'm not a paperwork guy. So like, my desk is always messy. So trying to organize all that stuff isn't as easy. Well, we've got this big of a demand, but that's a good thing to have, man. And especially because of the fact that, you know, we've been selling orange shit for a long time, and it's just now to the point where everyone's like, "Hey, do you got that that hoodie in? You got that sweatshirt in? Like, what about that jacket?" You're like, "Bro, that I made that jacket in 2016."
Right.
right.
And that was
No,
a-
but here's
Yeah.
a funny thing. When I came in just a little bit ago, I think there was you know, a young lady that was looking for one of the beanies with 513 and the Bengal stripe underneath it.
Mhm.
And it's on one of the hats that are over there, but she You know,
He's
you
the
guys-
beanie.
Yeah, the beanies were just sold out.
They
man.
flew, bro. They flew, and unfortunately, we're not going to be able to get any in until after the Super Bowl.
Oh,
But we're gonna
y'all can still get them though. You know what I'm saying?
we're gonna be champions though, bro. We're gonna be
Man,
champions by
Super Bowl
then.
champions, baby.
Yeah, you know that is funny, man. World champions, and they only let like the United States play.
Right.
Like,
Yep.
like that's how baseball is.
It's very much
The
an
World
American-
Series.
World
Right.
Series.
Football's very much an American sport.
Yes.
So
Hey man,
American
Oh, yeah.
dominant.
that's
so.
why you know what I'm saying. Once y'all come to soccer, then we can really get into it.
International
Right.
Listen, I'm gonna get y'all there. I'm gonna get y'all there.
Baby
Yep.
steps.
Yeah.
You know what was dope though? I had a buddy that got married in Italy, and apparently like Italy was huge on the Bengals back when Chad Johnson was here. They were a huge Chad Johnson fan, and he's like there's like Bengal bars out there in Italy, and he even took a picture of a taxi cab that had Chad Johnson, like a photo of the Cincinnati Bengals on the side of it, and it was like advertising like the channel that they can watch the game.
That's cool.
Like think about that. That's how like that's another country, and they're like.
Serious fandom.
Yeah, and it's all because of Chad Johnson, which I'm sure like the Bengals got a ton of fans off of that guy, dude. He's a class act.
I've
man.
been bugging out because I talk to a lot of the guys on Twitter, especially out in the UK, and I follow a lot of podcasts that are soccer related. And there's one in particular, Filthy Fellas, which is kind of it's a very lighthearted like touch to talking about soccer and sport. And every time their hosts, I'll see him wearing like NFL jerseys, and I've been trying to get him to get, and I'm gonna end up getting him one, but I'm gonna have to send him a Bengals jersey
for sure,
get him a
bro.
Joey Burrow. You know what I'm saying? Joe
Man,
Burrow.
Joey B.
those things are hot commodities right now, man. Those are
Yep.
hard. Those are hard to come by.
Hard.
And
Especially the ones with like the Super Bowl.
I was
The
gonna
Super
say,
Bowl patch,
You can get
like-
that Super Bowl win on them.
You know,
man.
I don't understand that though. So they come out with the Super Bowl jersey, but it's not the jersey that they're wearing in the Super Bowl. It's not. It's not the same one. The one that we're wearing in the Super Bowl's got the stripes on the sleeves. This one doesn't. Like it was like a white. It might have been a white number with orange around it, but it's literally not the same jersey. So I don't understand why they're just coming up with a new one.
That's weird.
that doesn't
promotion.
correlate
Oh
with.
man, they're trying to get that money, bro.
Right,
Everybody's
right.
gonna wanna buy
Why wouldn't you make it
But
the same?
if it was the jersey that they were, if they would have worn that jersey
Right.
in the game, then that would have made sense, right? Because now
Yeah,
everybody
made
would have
more
wanted that one-time jersey.
Absolutely.
But they're wearing the standard black. It's a dope jersey, the standard black jersey. Which, by the way, did you hear the statistics on wearing the white jersey to the black jersey in the past 17 years? 14 of the Super Bowls have been won in white jerseys. 14 of the last 17. And we had the choice, and we still went with the black ones. But I think the reason why they went with the black ones is because the white Rams jerseys look terrible. They just that's the truth, dude. It's just
I thought it has something to do with the home and away. Who's considered home?
Yeah.
Even though.
yeah. No, we're
Yeah.
considered home.
Yeah.
We're considered home, but we had the choice of what we wanted to
The black or the white.
yeah.
Or the orange, I guess you could say.
I'd
I would
prefer-
love to have seen them in the all whites with the black, just the white
Yeah.
colorway with the
That'd be dope.
black.
The all white's dope and the all black is dope. Like
Yeah.
that all black just looks like we're just hitters, bro.
Mhm.
Like, but
ready to tear something up.
Man,
Yeah,
I'm
man.
looking forward to the game, and it's funny because I got to watch the game going into the AFC Championship. Got to watch with my family, so we were all at my grandmother's place. My brothers are there, my parents are there, and then my kids are there. And I was like sitting there just watching the game. I'm stressed out, like bugged out
Yeah.
for the last like 5 minutes. And after we end up winning, I realized that like I'm literally the exact same age that my son is right now. So he's 4 going on 5, and I'm the same age. Like he is the same age that I was the last time the Bengals went to the Super Bowl.
oh wow.
So I'm like,
That's
oh
awesome.
my gosh, yeah,
Yeah.
you know what? Get a lunch arms, let's go.
Yeah, yeah.
So kids are gonna be with me Super Bowl Sunday, for sure. We're definitely winning.
Dude, definitely.
And also, if I'm not mistaken, I think I saw something that was, Facebook always likes to post memes everywhere. I'm the meme demigod, as I like to, self-solidify.
Sure.
But I did see something that was saying that, like in the 1990s, the Bengals predicted the Super Bowl was going to be the Bengals versus, the Simpsons predicted that the Bengals were going to play the Rams in the Super Bowl, and then the Bengals were going to win 34 to like 31, I believe, or something like that. If you get a chance, I'm sure it's circulating around out on the internet. But yeah, and we already know about the Simpsons predictions.
The Simpsons one, I kind of deciphered right away with them saying the L.A. Rams, because it wasn't the L.A. Rams, it was the St. Louis Rams. If they're going to try to say that they predicted it years ago,
Hey,
it would have said
listen,
St. Louis Rams.
Listen, it don't
Time
matter where they
travel.
at.
But-
They know the
all right.
Rams.
The
was
Rams
playing.
started in L.A. though.
But
so.
right.
Yeah, so they're back in L.A.
They better go back to St. Louis.
well, they
with
were
that
they went
3,000
L.A., St. Louis, L.A.
Dude,
That
3,000.
at their man. Listen,
Yeah.
you gotta be. And y'all was in warm weather too.
Mhm.
Come on, bro.
I don't know if that is necessarily like indicative of what their support is, because I think it might have something to do with COVID. That kind of keeps.
And you know
them-
what? They
keeps
didn't do
them-
it at the stadium either. You can
Yeah.
tell it wasn't at a stadium, so maybe the capacity was just smaller.
It's
But
yeah.
like that's a morale booster, man. You
No,
know what I
for
mean? Like
sure.
that's a pep rally, bro.
It
That's
is, yeah.
that's Mox as a fox, bro, up
Yeah.
there trying to talk to Varsity Blues, man.
Uh-huh.
You know what I
It-
mean?
You're not in the Super Bowl every single year, so like when you do a pep rally, you need to do it big. Like in Cincinnati,
Man,
we did
that thing was
30,000
amazing.
people. Like that's it.
I was at work.
The whole
too.
city was at one spot. Like,
Yeah, I was at work too, and I didn't even realize that they had it. And then as soon as I get off work, I'm in the car and I'm looking at my timeline, and then all I see, like both on Twitter and Facebook, all I saw was just
All your friends down
bingo,
there,
and
like,
I was like,
"Damn,
"What
bro."
is going on, dog?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. At least 30 people I knew were
Yo,
there.
I'm sick, dude.
I saw Jay's post. I saw Jay Sal's post. Like all the homies were there, and I was like, dang, man. Oh,
Yeah,
man.
we were there. It wasn't, like, to be honest, it was a good time, but you couldn't hear anything. The echo was really bad. So, like, when they're trying to speak over that microphone, it was really like you were hearing a double, like sentence the whole time. So it was really tough to hear. And then the players didn't come out until the last 10 minutes. So we were there for like 3 hours, 2 hours, whatever, like, in the cold, basically watching ESPN. And then at the end is when they did all the fireworks and the players came out and CJ ripped his knee brace off.
That was awesome.
I heard that.
Yeah,
That
was,
knee brace, man. That was him playing is going to be such a morale booster in general.
Oh,
Just-
for sure, bro. Because he's a
like-
morale booster.
Dude, he is. He's built into the team. So
Yeah, he's a captain for
just
sure.
just
man.
the fact that he's going to be there is just, man. We
Yeah,
got the momentum.
He
going, man.
leads the team out,
Dude,
and
he does.
And even if he doesn't, get, a substantial amount of game time, just like
Oh,
you
he
had
will.
mentioned, is having him in pads on the sideline in everybody's ear.
He's got every intention of playing every minute he
He's
can,
gonna
bro.
play well.
Oh, bro, you go to the Super Bowl.
He's a starting
listen,
tight end.
bro.
He's
That's
gonna
what he
play.
already said.
Best moment of his life.
If my knee is disintegrated, I don't care. If
All
I'm going
season
to,
healing.
He
Live
literally said, "You're not going to keep me from the biggest game of my entire
Biggest,
life."
Not at all.
That's what it was. Biggest game of life.
Yeah, but it's gonna be a match, man. I can't wait to see it, dude. We're such a young team, and Burrow's just so cool, calm, and collected, man. Like, he really is like that Richie Rich type. Like Macaulay Culkin is like the best example, bro. Like he's just living that Macaulay Culkin life as
Dude,
an adult.
he
man.
is. I like the quote that he said about they're like, what do you think about all like, the hubbub that's happening? He's like, it's surreal with like LeBron hitting him up, Kid Cudi, like
Yeah.
asking, all these different people that are like huge LA stars hitting him up. He's like, but the football stuff, not so much.
Right.
It's just so cool with the foot. He's like, the football is just the football. I'm like, I do that in my sleep, kind of thing. Like,
Did you see a tweet from like 2013 or a DM from 2013 where he was asking one of the recruiters,
Yeah.
on how to get noticed? He's like,
Yeah.
is there a different camp or is there like something I can go to get more exposure because I feel like I'm getting overlooked?
Yep.
Like, and that's almost 9 years ago, bro.
Yeah.
Like, think about that. Like,
he wanted
he
it.
was a teenager back
Yeah,
then.
yeah. 100%.
You know what I mean?
When he went to Ohio State, they still overlooked him.
Yeah.
I mean, Urban Meyer did not give him the chance.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
And he was and I don't know if it's a true quote, but did you see him talk about how like Ohio State's trying to claim me as the first?
yeah, dog.
He's like,
They better
I'm not
chill
Ohio,
out with
I'm
that.
not Ohio State.
he did say he was a Buckeye. He support Buckeye. He loves his Buckeye
Graduated
fan.
from OSU.
Yes.
All I gotta say.
But that LSU, you know, that world is the.
I ain't mad at
Our
it.
team's got 2 LSU stars. You know what I mean?
mad at
Like,
it.
come on.
There is a Burrow jersey out there,
Sir,
and I will own it.
sir, that's
Ohio
Hey,
State.
let's look who's
Hey.
walking in.
That's blasphemous, right? You know what I'm saying? Because we already know that every Ohio State quarterback has never performed well in the NFL.
It's fact.
Just saying.
It's fact. Hey, I ain't mad.
Just saying, bro.
Facts are facts. At the end of the day, he was at Ohio State. Period.
Hey,
Point
listen,
blank. Point
all I'm
blank. Period.
saying, all I'm saying is greatest quarterback all time came out of where? University of Michigan. Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Go Blue.
That is fact. That is fact.
That's
The
true.
GOAT.
And his and Brady's like the current like pace that they're going at is like the same. You know, the second year.
Yeah, I saw
you
that
know,
tweet.
All
I
the
saw that
different all the
tweet.
different statistics between those two. It's kind of wild.
25. I think they're both at like the same age or around the
Roughly.
same age.
Yep.
Second
Yep.
year, second full year in the league or something
Yep.
like that. So
Yep.
And to think how him and the team turned it around just from his first 2 years. In general, him being that young, like
We've
it's
never
beautiful.
seen that. We've never seen a turnaround like this on a team.
It's beautiful.
Ever.
It's
Man,
Like, the
it's-
fact that the
you-
Bengals have went from complete
A point
the
0.6% chance of winning the Super Bowl this year.
0.3 is what I saw.
It was a 0.6 is what they were
It's
saying
all right.
last night.
that's
Yeah.
all right. Like that's the thing.
Under a
about-
1% chance, bro.
Point anything to get there now is
Crazy.
just
It don't matter.
monumental. Doesn't
It
matter.
don't matter.
It doesn't
They're
matter.
here.
And like
They're here.
and
It's over.
the fact that we're doing that and at this point in time, we're not like we're the underdogs per Vegas, but like really it doesn't feel like we're underdogs. It feels like we're like right with
We
them.
got
Yeah.
the United States on our back,
We
bro.
do have
Man,
Everyone's
the whole
cheering
world
who
is rooting
they.
on
Exactly.
for the Bengals.
Even
I'm
Alexis
telling you.
They have-
cheering
they have
who
a-
they, bro.
They have a plan for the O line.
Harambe's
They have a
looking
plan
down
for the O line. There's contingency plans on the football field ready to take on the
Hey,
Rams. It's great.
All I'm saying
looking
is,
great.
you got it right, Tyrell. Like, the LA Rams don't have the spirit of Harambe looking out for him. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, we need
I
so
got him right here.
we need to get a hold of Sam Hubbard, man, because he was the one that said we're doing this for Harambe.
Yeah.
And we need this shirt underneath that jersey for the Super Bowl game, man.
Let's
so
Send
go.
it ASAP.
if
ASAP.
anybody knows Sam Hubbard or Sam Hubbard, if you're scrolling through Instagram or any of that shit right now, man, if you see us, stop. We'll give you one of those shirts to rock, bro.
Let's
We
go.
definitely need it underneath that jersey so we can get that win.
Yes, please.
So,
Spirit of Harambe is real.
yeah.
bro. So I'd actually there was another statistic about Madden percentages. Did you I sent you that? Did you get a chance to
Yeah.
check that out?
Yeah.
That is absolutely insane.
The Madden's whole thing's wild. Everything
So not John Madden himself, which is like when I first was hearing the story, I was like, wait a minute, like okay, so he predicted this before he passed away that this was going to happen, but no, it's the actual game itself, and that makes total sense, dude, because each player has their own specialty skills, and like it's pretty spot on the real
Yeah.
player.
Yeah.
So like it's predicted like I don't know, something crazy like I'll have to look it up again,
I can
man.
find it.
But except for last year, so the Kansas City Chiefs, they got the score completely wrong with that one. But
yeah.
but it was like, so this one actually, I think it comes down to a field goal again,
61% accurate.
61% accuracy.
So out of 100 games, 61 are predicted by Madden.
Just the win or the actual win by what? Because he was like, it was pretty spot on with winning by like 3 points.
The tradition became in 2004. They managed to correct. I don't think the score's been correct as much as
Not the actual score,
Just
but
the actual win.
the win. You know?
the win, but also the how much they won by
yeah,
was what was pretty accurate.
yeah, the difference. Yeah.
So
It's the first year John Madden's not gonna see a Super Bowl winner.
yeah,
It's crazy. It's gonna be,
It's crazy.
it's crazy. It's
Right.
wild. He's such a staple with football. They're gonna have to do some kind of tribute.
Oh, yeah.
I think they're gonna do something cool. I can just imagine what they're about to come up with. But
for sure.
yeah, but this is like This is like the biggest Super Bowl to happen in this decade.
Oh, bro,
Yeah.
not only you got the underdogs in there that the whole country's rooting for,
Yeah.
but you've got Dr. Dre and Eminem and
Yep.
Snoop and I'm telling you,
Oh, dude.
Tupac's gonna be on there too, bro. I promise you, Tupac's hologram will be on there. They're not saying anything, but there's no reason for them to play California Love on that commercial.
They better play it.
If two no. So in the commercial, like they're doing the Dr. Dre song, the Eminem song, but they put California Love in there, bro. And Dr. Dre wasn't a part of California Love. Eminem wasn't a part of California Love. Like that was Tupac, bro.
No, Dr. Dre was in California Love video.
He was in the video, yeah, but he didn't do any of the rapping. You know what I mean? Like none of the song.
Yeah,
I mean,
he did.
I'm telling you, bro. I'd be willing to put money on it that they're gonna have a hologram version of
you
Tupac.
know it's coming.
Is there Vegas odds for that yet?
I'll tag out there.
Yeah, thank you so much. All right, so one of our good friends, Pam, is heading out to L.A. She just came in to pick up some stuff.
I'm going to the Bengal Gym tailgate. There's like 1,000 people are going.
Bengal Jim's the man, dude. I didn't know about him. Good luck out there, honey. He's the man. Like I didn't realize like how much the city probably depends on this guy, bro. Like, but Bengal Jim's like the tailgate gym or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
And he hosted the pep rally yesterday with Gary Owen, with our guy.
Oh, nice. She should go to the 513 bar. There's a 513 bar out there.
It's owned by Vince Jolivet, which is James Franco's business partner in that movie that I was in. It's called the Rabbit Bandito Productions, I think is what their production company's called. But yeah, he's from Cincy. They're actually opening up one of those bars out here too.
Oh, nice. That's cool.
So I'm not sure when. I don't think it's downtown. I think it's a little bit further up, maybe Liberty Town Center or something. And Shake Shack's moving up there, bro. Did you see that? Shake Shack's moving to Liberty Town Center.
Nice.
Yeah, that's gonna be worth a trip.
I got to give a shout out to Kick Lee. Kick Lee is taking, so he's part of. He founded CMA, which is Cincinnati Music Accelerator. If you're familiar with anything in Cincinnati musically, you know that Kick Lee is like, to me, I call him the Barry Gordy of Cincinnati. But he's going to be taking the CMA trailer out to LA. And then I think they just officially partnered up with P&G as a sponsor.
Oh, dope.
So I wanted to give a huge shout out to him because I know he really was.
He's always grinding for those roles, man.
I love it. And the fact is that he's trying to make sure that, it's putting on for artists that want to get paid for their craft. You know what I mean? And like you especially, and I think anybody else in the creative field, like having somebody like that to support and be able to get you out there or at least get some money in your pocket, bro, that's huge.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. Definitely a shout out to Kick Lee, man. He's always out grinding. He's always trying to push the boundary of the music industry in Cincinnati, man. So it's really cool to see that.
For sure.
We were talking about High Tech earlier, man. I love that song "How We Do," bro. That's been my jam for a long time, and all the bars and all the DJs need to be playing that song this weekend, man.
Every single one of them.
I don't even think a lot of the DJs around here know that song. So if you guys are watching right now, there's a song by High Tech called "How We Do." Was it off the High Technology album? Did you figure that out?
I literally just played that a second ago. Give me one second.
So it's "This Is How We Do in Cincinnati."
Let's see how we do it. It's Reflections Eternal.
How's it going, man?
Let's see. It's if you're looking for it on Apple Music, you'll find it on the Reflections Eternal collection.
All right, cool. But yeah, so it's awesome having somebody like High Tech from Cincinnati. Actually on the end of that song, Snoop Dogg raps in it.
Yeah, dude. It's got a couple people and Slim Thug's on there too.
Oh, nice, bro. But that must be a new version then.
Yeah.
But Snoop at the end of it, he's like, hey, cuz, what's that fish joint we like down there?
Oh,
yeah.
You know exactly where that is.
Alabama's.
Alabama's.
That's what he said.
Market.
He literally says it in the song. He's like, what's that fish joint? Yeah, Alabama's. Yeah, give me that 3-piece, player. Yeah. Like that's just Snoop at the end of that song, bro. Like,
yo, but that place is so fire.
They just redid it. Like 3CDC.
I did see that.
They're so smart, bro. Like I don't know if they own Alabama's now, but they definitely own the building that they're in because they rehabbed that whole building. And if they did that for them, great. But I can definitely also see it being like that movie, The Founder, bro, where like we don't want to own your business, we want to own the property that your business is on. So now we can start jacking up the price. Hopefully that wouldn't be the case with somebody like 3CBC.
I think too, if they decide to, because it would make sense, right? I think that was originally started off as a family-owned business.
For a long time, I'm sure.
Right.
I'm sure.
And like, dude, they make amazing. I remember doing Lyft one day. I had to take someone in a Lyft ride, and she stopped at Alabama's.
Oh wow!
And like my whole car smelled like it, and I was like, "Yo, I know this is gonna end up stinking later, but that plate smells fire right now."
Yeah, I mean, if Snoop's talking about it, man, he's been to every every good fish spot in
Right.
town, bro. So for him to even say that on a track is super dope. But yeah, man. So we've got other stuff going on in Cincinnati, dude. There was I actually got in line yesterday for those Houday cans.
Saw that you and J Sal.
Yeah, it's funny you say that. So so the Hootapole, they came out with those Houday cans, and they posted it on Facebook. It said, "Hey, one day only. Once they're gone, they're gone. We're going to be doing a limited release from 1 to 5, and then that was it." So at 11, we here we go. Watch this. Studio work. Boom. So they said from 1 to 5 they'll be selling those cans, and once they're gone, they're gone. That's it. So I got down there about 11. No, it was later than 11:30. I got there like 12:30.
Mm-hmm.
And they weren't moving the line till I was there at 11:30. So it took me about 2.5 hours to finally get up there. But Sal called, and like after I posted, I was in line, and Sal was like, "Hey, dude, how bad's the line?" I'm like, "It's pretty bad, bro. Like, I don't know if you'll be able to get here in time. Like, they're saying two 6-packs per person, and they only made 3,000 6-packs. So, but I'm like, what you should do is walk up and then just shake your head and be like, "Damn, bro, like, I couldn't believe how far I had to park the car." And then I'll respond with, "Hey, bro, I'm just glad you made it, because I didn't think you were going to be able to make it because the line started to move." And so we acted like we came together, but he dropped me off, and then he went and parked his car. But really, Simone just dropped him off right there. So that's how he was able to get his 6-pack, man. So
lucky, yeah. Because there's a
so-
bunch of people that were that's.
Well. So the thing is, so the people that were in line should have been able to get them, but when we got to the front of the line, I actually have a. I got you. So I've got a video that right when we were the next in line, they were like, "Oh, sorry, we got to hold on," and she was like, "Don't worry, we're not out. We're just canning them right now." So they literally were canning them, putting them in the 6-packs, and then selling them right there, dude. So they only brought like there was well over probably 500 or 600 people in line.
So wait, they were doing those on the spot?
On the spot, bro. And I literally had the video of the guy just bringing in like a skid, and it only had maybe 36 packs on it, and that was it. So it's like 36 packs, and then you're gonna have to stop and wait again. So, but apparently they and they've been getting shit on online for it, and I don't think that's fair to those guys, man. Hootapole did a great job. It was a quick response. It was like one of those things where they just put it out there and said, "Hey, we're gonna drop Hootapole beer. This is a good idea to do it," and everybody turned up, dude. Like, I saw their Instagram page or their Facebook page, and there were people like, "Hey, I like literally taking screenshots. I'm an hour and 54 minutes away. Do you think if I get there, is there going to be like will it be a 6-pack for me?" Like, people are willing to drive hours just to get a 6-pack of this stuff.
See, and the thing, the thing I like about them too is that they have like a lot of local ties, and it's not just just to the
a money
Bengals,
grab
right?
outside, yeah.
If
Local
I'm not
company,
yeah, dude, they would do stuff with the Cincinnati Roller Girls. And the
Roller Girls are awesome, man.
Bro, shout out to the Roller Girls for sure. Lauren Bishop, I was lucky enough to kind of sit down and do an interview with her, and got to check out a Roller Girls practice, checked out a derby. But they would always have like dollar beers up until a certain point. This is when they still had the Cincinnati Gardens, so that's where the Roller Girls were. They would hold their derby. But along the sides, you would see Udapole like all over the place, and then next to the actual derby track, they would have like stacks of like pyramids of like Udapole cans. So if somebody got bumped out, then they go right into it.
Yeah, same thing
man,
at the
I
hockey
loved it.
games, man.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, so Hootapole, they bought out Little Kings too, man. So they make Little Kings, and we tried to get them to sponsor this podcast here. They never got back to us on that, but
It's all right, it's coming.
we are looking for a beer sponsor.
Yeah, we got our chef.
Yeah, we got our food sponsor, bro. We
Yeah.
got Chef Brian Duffy sponsoring this whole podcast.
Let's
now.
go.
Yeah.
So
Hey.
celebrity chef.
Shout out Brian Duffy, baby.
Yeah,
Let's go.
Brian Duffy's always coming through, man.
Yep.
So he loves what we were doing. He's been a fan of the brand for a while. He was like, "Look, dude, if I can kick any money towards it to get you guys accelerated into the next level, I'd love to do it." So the next step is to get like celebrities in, so we can actually book them a hotel at the a loft over here. Which, by the way, dude, that hotel is so dope, dude. It's insane. They've got.
Yeah, I've yet to see.
I walked in just in the like the main like foyer there. They've got tickers going everywhere. It's got scores, and the bar down there is dope. It's like it looks like something from Las Vegas, man, and
That's
it's
dope.
right next door to the Newport on the Levee. So and then the room was like a suite. Nandu, the guy that owns a Holiday House, man. He had me and the wife over for a shot of Pappy Van Winkle, bro. After we
Nice, yeah.
went to the playoffs, yeah.
Yeah,
So shout out to Nandu, man. Appreciate you, brother.
he's always here supporting. So.
Yeah, man. Actually, I've got him something custom I'm making for him too, so I'm sure he's gonna like that.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, dude. So there's that Hootapole thing, man. You know they didn't get a chance to fill everybody's orders, and I know there's a lot of people that have been complaining about it online. One person is trying to sell their 6-pack for $409.
I saw it. Yeah, you showed us that.
You know, but honestly, bro, like I was trying to throw $40 at every person that walked past me for a 6-pack, and it's because like my mentality was it's only $10 to buy, right? So if I buy another 6-pack for $40, then I've got 2 6-packs. I only pay $25 each. I really wanted to get a 6-pack for my father-in-law. But I wasn't able to. No one even batted an eye at $40 for a 6-pack, bro.
Oh yeah, no.
No, I would.
And you know what's crazy though was there were pre-sale. So if you got the pre-sale link, so basically if you had season tickets to the Bengals, then you got an email that said, "Hey, they're doing Who Day beer. Here's your pre-sale link," and you could buy as many as you want to. So there were some people that were walking out with, like, let's see, 3 stacks, so 12 6-packs. So you know they only paid 12 6-packs, $120 for 12 of them. You know, and they're walking out just stumbling on the ice. You know,
Craziness,
and, bro. Like walking back to the hood too, man, because like you couldn't park near the brewery. You had to park.
Right.
The brewery's right next to the Shell on Liberty too.
Yeah.
So you know you're already right in the middle. You know what I mean? So, and actually it was crazy because like I was gonna park my car in that Shell station. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Unless you're Joe Burrow, don't do it.
Bro, they pulled those cars so quick out of there.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
man, like that tow guy must have just been sitting there, just sitting right on top of Shell, just
Waiting.
just looking at all the cars. Like, oh, we got another one, Bill.
Licking his chops, like, let's go, boys.
Yeah, we're getting games today.
Let's make someone's day.
Yeah. Everyone was making money because of the
They're definitely
Bengals.
gonna be Houdain on somebody.
Right.
But yeah, dude. So shout out to Hootapole, man, because they are gonna try to do what they can to get everybody a can. So
Yeah, patience, man. Patience is time of the
well, they literally, you know what was cool was the owner had sent out an apology, and he said, "Hey, I'm sorry that you guys couldn't get a hold of it. You know, it was a lot harder to manage than we thought. The stickers, I think, were the hard part. I don't think they got the labels because of the storm. So
Okay, yeah.
So I think that was a big issue. So they got
snowstorm interrupted everything.
Oh,
So,
dude,
yeah.
it was so wild too, man. It was like everyone knew it was coming, and like all the cities kind of just held off until it stopped snowing to go ahead and
that's
handle
exactly what happened to me, fam. Like
was crazy, bro.
I was snowed in probably like 3 days, so I couldn't even move my car from like where I was parked at. right? And
they'll tuck you in real quick if you're on the
Oh.
side of the street, bro.
Oh, fam, they were like, "Oh, you parking right next to your house? Oh, okay, side street? Nah, don't worry about it."
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it's funny too, man. Cause I live right there on the avenue in Bellevue, Dayton, and
Right.
and you know, with me, I got the SUV, so I rip in and rip out, dude. I really I've got that Porsche SUV, and this thing is like I really want to take it like on one of those Jeep Wrangler tours, dude, because this thing is just a beast, man. It goes over everything. It's got mountain mode on it and all this other shit, but I would love the fact that I'm able to pull over. You know, it doesn't matter how high the snow mounds are, dude. The car just bounces over it, and then I see all these other people sitting there and just sweating in all these layers of clothes. They're sweating, trying to dig their car out. They're just sitting there.
The worst.
Yeah, but that's what happens, man. In Chicago, dude, they don't play in Chicago. They'll go out there and they'll brush off their area, they'll shovel off their parking spot, and then they'll put garbage cans or chairs right there. Look, player, I did this.
Yep.
This is my spot. I didn't clear this area off for anybody else other than me.
Right.
And so they'll put the garbage cans with the address of the house on it, bro. They don't play.
You know what time it is? That's me.
Yeah, I dare you to park in this, player.
Right.
I'll tow your car.
Right.
Myself.
Right. Right. I got him on speed dial. About to sing
Legal
it out.
parking for this person. Please get them.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
But also, man, I'd like to give a shout out to my hometown, bro. Who Dayton, Kentucky.
Who Dayton?
Yeah,
Let's
dude.
go.
That they've actually got a little bit of national recognition for that too, man. And for having somebody like Ben Baker as a mayor is so badass, dude. Because he's always been that citizen, right? Even 10. I've been there. I've been there 14 years now. So even when I first moved in, I would see him walk down the street and just pick up somebody's Hershey bar off the ground, or pick up somebody's flattened icy from the gas station, hold it in his hand until he found a garbage can and would throw it into.
Good for him.
Right?
Man.
And that
That's
was
awesome.
I mean, you know, that's the type of person you want to lead the city,
Yeah.
right? He wasn't looking to be mayor then. You know what I mean? He was just a citizen of the town trying to make sure that this shit looked good.
Yeah.
And
Keep his town clean.
And bro, he was I think he got a little bit of slack for it, for changing the town to Who Dayton for a week. But it's
Come on. I mean,
dude, how cool is that?
it is literally the coolest thing. Because the thing is, it's closer than Dayton, Ohio to Cincinnati. It's perfect location.
Oh man.
And it puts us on the map, and we're already up and coming. You know what I mean? It's already an up and coming city.
For sure.
So it's just the hype, and I mean, even on the the what used to be the movie theater, it's on the on the kiosk,
The marquee?
Marquee. Yeah, they have the Who Dayton, they have Who
Oh,
Day
yeah.
and everything. It's just a vibe. The whole avenue is just lit up. It's good vibes.
The whole
all around,
the whole town is. That's
Yeah,
what's
really.
cool, man. Is walking around and going around and seeing hotels with Go Bengals and seeing everything
Yeah.
just
The stadium's lit up super with that bright
orange,
bar across it. That is just great. The fact that we're seeing business, even the tow guys are seeing business. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Everyone's benefiting right now. And
the
just
levee's lit up orange and white, bro,
Yeah,
on
yeah.
all around the entire place, which is
Yep.
awesome, man.
Yeah, I think all of Cincinnati is probably going to end up being orange. By Saturday, all you're going to see is
Oh,
just
yeah.
Yep.
orange anywhere you go.
I mean, you know what's crazy? We have a lot of people that think that we're just sold out of everything. Because, you know, if Rally House is sold out, then goddamn, of course, the native brand's going to be sold out. But, you know, thankfully for us, we can print in-house. So
Yep.
Right.
every single day I've got limited edition shit here that you can't buy anywhere else. And actually, we just made some quarter zip dad shirts, bro. Some dad Sherpa lined.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So you know if you were gonna be wearing a polo,
And you need to
and
put
it was
something-
an unbuttoned polo, and then you want the quarter zip over top. We got you now.
Yep.
We
Yeah,
got
them
you
things
now.
look comfy though.
They yeah.
Oh, bro, it's a Orvis, man.
Yeah.
That company is like super legit. So actually, it's. I'll pull one out before we end the podcast. But
Okay.
yeah, so that's we got a bunch of limited edition stuff that we do here. I actually just did the sleeveless work vest too, man. Remember that the Mad Scientist one that you got?
Yeah.
I made some Bengals versions. Still not as cool as that Mad Scientist one.
I like that one the best.
That was
the
so
one,
wild.
Yeah, that was 101, dude.
Yeah, I
You
didn't like. I was just experimenting with that.
Nope, give me that.
Hey, there they are. So that's that brown one's ill though, dude.
Shows up really well on this.
Yeah. So then we've got the. There we go. So both but check out the front of that joint too, though. Yeah, it's got that Sherpa lining on it, man. You gotta stay warm during these winter months. So yeah, we got a handful of these in stock. We're only doing 55 on these, which by the way is go to Rally House. Go to Rally House. Check out the prices and then come to us and then see who you want to shop with. See you want to shop with a national brand that makes stuff and for the thousands and they get the stuff so cheap and then they want to charge $68 for a hoodie, or you want to come here and you want to pick up something that we printed in house on better material. That Orvis stuff is incredible, bro. And also those oversized sweatshirts that we got for the women that we just got back in. It's got the hidden kangaroo pocket, and it's like, I don't even know what you would call that. It feels like felt on the inside of that sweatshirt. It's insane how soft it is.
Jubal.
I didn't get the chance to see it, but I'm sure it was funny.
He'll be back.
Okay. Yeah. He'd say it took the whole time just to write a little cardboard note
to tell us he was leaving.
Yeah. That's funny, man. All right, bro. So the Houday can. So
Yep.
To end that story, the guy wrote an apology on the Hootapole website. Mm-hmm. He said, if you guys really are upset about it, here's my personal email. Contact me. He said, if you guys missed out on it, I'll do whatever I can to get you a single can, an empty can, a label, whatever I can do to get you guys something. We're gonna try to do it.
That's awesome.
It's very cool, man.
He does not have to do that. That's a lot. I mean, that's a lot in a short amount of time.
Think about, like, you don't know what the outcome is going to be. You just say, hey, let's label some Houday cans again.
Yep.
You know, it's been X amount of years. Who knows if it's gonna land or not? You know, because like their Facebook page doesn't have millions of followers. It's not like the NFL's promoting it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? But they just hit a nerve, and everybody wants Houday merch right now. So, you know, people came out in the drones for it, and I'm sure more people showed up than they even have on Facebook.
Sure,
as friends.
I bet you. I mean, the NFL's going to get wind of it at some point. They got wind of the signs.
That was cool.
Yeah, they got wind of the signs, and they posted it on their NFL's Instagram. So, like, that's Cincinnati stepping up. You know what I mean?
For sure, man. Like this whole city's on fire, and I can't wait for Sunday, man. So and just a heads up, if you have watched the games down here at the Levee, they are going to be showing the games, but not on the jumbotron. Unfortunately, they came across some legalities that they don't want to step over, so they're going to do the pre-party out here where they'll be showing everything on the jumbotron. They'll have music, they'll have face painting, food, the whole nine. And then when the game starts, they're asking everybody to go to Rotolo, which honestly, I might rent a bowling lane for that, because at the end of the lane is the big TV anyways. There's TVs everywhere. We're gonna have Aslan, so like it could be a good time just to rent a bowling alley and just just being able to hang down there and do it.
Right.
Brothers obviously always has killer food, and they've got 6,000 TVs there. And I'm sure that the sound's going to be on that as well.
We'll have the game on in the store till after we close. So.
I was going to say, I feel like the Levee, I don't know, man. That would be
they're
amazing.
gonna have to show it, bro.
That doesn't make any sense.
I feel like there's one person that walks around here and she knows her name, and she's gonna make a
real big decision,
her own decision, and say because people aren't gonna understand. They're gonna say, why can't you put it on there? Because it's NBC, it's not pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? And like that's something that I understand too. It's like I get it. the Super Bowl wants their money if you're going to be throwing an event, but like all these bars are throwing parties,
Yeah,
right?
They're gonna have more than 50
and they're
people.
not paying the Super Bowl anything. You know what I mean? Like it's not pay-per-view. I understand if it was like UFC and it was like one of those things.
Yeah, I think they should just show it and call it a day. And NFL's not going to come after people. There's so many bigger fish to fry, man. Like, just let us have a good time.
You better knock on wood, player.
Knock on wood.
You better knock on wood. Man, we're over here.
Listen,
We're over here walking a thin line right
NFL's
now.
going through a lot right now, man. They're dealing with.
They're dealing with a lot, but
dude,
that's the thing is like it's
ugh.
good for their brand, and I look at it as good for their brand to have everybody support like they are. It's the best. It's the biggest league in America, and NBA has done so much to try to catch up. NFL just is light years ahead, and so
You want to know why? Weekly games, bro. One game a week does it, bro. When
Yep.
you got 3 games a week, people lose interest,
Yeah,
man. People
right.
lose
I'll
interest.
catch
when,
the next one.
Yeah, 79 and 82. That's my record. Fucking great. Okay, it's 190 games this year. Like,
Oh, baseball.
yeah,
Baseball.
dude. It's
Baseball's
like,
There's no
182.
way, dude.
Yeah.
Like
NBA's 82.
82 is the NBA. Baseball is 182.
Down to, it's dropped to 70.
one
They're
game a
dropping it,
week,
yeah.
bro. One game a week and make it, and then they play their heart out.
Yep.
You know what I mean? They don't half-ass it because they're up 2-0 in series.
Well, see, that's the funny thing. I was talking about that on the soccer podcast that I do now, and the difference between like world soccer versus like American sporting system, where we have a playoff, right?
Mm-hmm.
So everything is playoff oriented, and like there's 2 steps. So it's like for you to get to the championship, you first need to make it to the playoffs. After you get into the playoffs, then it's like for the NFL it works, right?
Yeah.
But there's other things with like the NBA, like having a multi-game series before you can get on to the next round,
Mhm.
right? So then that it's like unless it's a really good series and you have those moments where like the last series I think NBA wise for me was the Cavs versus Golden State.
It always goes down
Right.
to the 7 games though, man, and that
It's usually the best team wins a series like that. Where the NFL, the Bengals haven't statistically been the best team this
Right.
entire time.
It's
So
just- it works
they just
out.
happen to win.
See,
it's like March Madness. You
right.
get one and you're done. You know what I mean?
And that's the thing with like so the closest thing I think to like a lot of this stuff is maybe like Champions League, right? So you have a home and away with like soccer World Champions League is that you play a home series and you play an away series. Whoever has the better goal difference then moves on to the like that next draw. But you're not playing a ton of games. Same thing with like if you're playing in league play for football, world football, is that everything is point based. So all the games count, right?
Yeah.
And at the end of the league, whoever has the most points wins the league. Top certain amount of teams then go on to play in like the big championship for all the clubs. So
and what gets you a point?
point is if so 3 points is a win, a tie gets 1 point, and then if you lose then you don't get any, and then you have 20 teams in the league. The top 4 going, like I said, to play in that like bigger championship
Sure. Yeah.
the next year, and then the top or the bottom 3 teams in the league at the end of the year go down a league.
They lose.
So
They
you know,
lose credibility.
no, they go into
just-
like a lower league, less
Holy
money.
shit.
That's
Like,
interesting.
you see what I'm saying?
So there's a lot to lose.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
crazy.
Less
So,
to gain, more to lose. That's interesting.
bro, could you imagine if you
Yeah.
saw that in like an American? So let's say you've got the Reds,
You
and
dropped to the
anybody in
minor
the
league.
Bengals
yeah,
would have been
they
down
could-
there. Yeah.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Bengals could have been down, but that's the thing though is that everybody's trying to play for a number 1 draft pick. No, you can't do that with world football, right? Like you, have
Especially after all that bullshit going on with paying coaches $100,000 to lose games these days.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, the Brian Flores thing.
I mean that's something that.
And now
that-
he doesn't have a coaching job. All those positions have been filled, so
Well,
he's
dude,
out this year.
I mean, that position was filled
Bill
but-
Belichick told him.
before he interviewed for it.
He's like the best
Bill
candidate. That's the
Belichick told
crazy-
him himself.
Yeah,
That's
he's like
crazy,
the best
bro.
candidate, and he's like, I think he knew he was gonna get one, so this lawsuit is his way of like,
Well,
No.
I mean, you know what though? Like honestly,
Speaking his
bro,
truth,
it's
man.
speaking his truth, but it's also like putting a big spotlight on the bullshit though.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Like good for him
Call
for
it the owners.
standing up.
The
yeah.
owners doing some, sketchy shit. You know what I mean? They're like, because there's rumors that the Browns did the same thing.
With
rumors,
Hugh
bro.
Jackson.
Hugh
Yeah,
Jackson like
Jackson
blatantly
said it on,
told it.
He
ESPN.
did, but I mean, I
Hugh's
think
the man, dude.
he is. He really is. When he was at the Bengals, man, he's the man for sure. I thought he was gonna become a head coach. I thought he was gonna become the head coach.
He
of
thought
the
he
Bengals.
was too,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
He thought he was
Yeah,
too.
when
But,
they brought back Marvin Lewis, he was out.
Yeah, but like that's the thing is like
I thought somebody was looking at me and it was Joe. That's how good that shirt is,
Whoa.
bro. I thought the shirt was real.
What's up, Joey? But yeah, like this, just giving coaches a reason to lose. It's just the NFL is set up so the bottom. We've unique situation where Joe Burrow comes in and 2 years later we're in the Super Bowl. That's crazy. But normally it's structured so that when you lose the most,
Of course.
you get the most. Whatever. So
Yeah,
like,
you can't stack a team.
Yeah,
you
can't.
you gotta make
Right.
the whole league level, right?
Right.
Or as level as you can
they
to
do
have
the,
a good
they
time.
do the best of it. The NFL really does the best of it. So that's just part of the game with where baseball, like we talked about, like you can literally buy your team.
Yeah.
Same
It does
thing.
it because you have to sit them up through minor leagues. They have to go through a whole process.
Oh, you can buy your team in most places. The hockey as well. Blackhawks did
Soccer,
it, bro.
same thing. You can buy your team if you really want to. Man City, like
Yeah,
who was
for
it?
sure, yeah.
Newcastle just got
Yeah.
bought by, I think, the Prince of Iran or something like that, or
Damn.
some Saudi prince.
Some
So they
money,
became like the
yeah.
richest club in like in regards to backing. They are literally
Yeah.
the richest sporting franchise now in the world,
Wow.
just because of them being like a state-backed club.
So they can buy their team as well.
Oh, heck yeah, dude.
Go from last to first, pretty much.
Man City, a lot
Well,
of
obviously
teams,
they're not last, but
if-
like you can in theory.
for real. If
Yeah.
you look at teams globally, which I think a lot of players are getting familiar now with, is Manchester City, Paris Saint-Germain, which is where Neymar and Leo Messi, arguably the greatest player of all time, now play at. And then supposedly the head coach for PSG is going to leave to go to Man U, but then
Oh, wow.
Zinedine Zidane.
That's big time, right?
Yeah.
Like going from that to Man U.
Well, it's weird though, because it's kind of like you're playing for the Lakers and then you go to a different league.
Yeah.
But you're playing for the equivalent of like the Lakers or something like that. Man U's kind of in a bad spot right now, but even still, like they're owned by the Glazers.
Yeah.
So if you look, there's a lot of American owners that also have some type of ownership in soccer. So you've got Stan Kroenke, that's majority owner of Arsenal. The Glazers, who own the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, also own Manchester United.
I think some of that might have to do with owners not being able to. In America, you're not allowed to own two sports teams. Did you know that?
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
In the same league, or
No, I don't think you're allowed. I don't think you're allowed to own two sports teams at all. And the example that I remember was the guy that owned Little Caesars. So he owns the Detroit Tigers. No, you know what? I think you are right. I think you're allowed to own one.
per league.
Yeah,
Or
because
per-
I think he owns the Tigers and somebody else.
Magic Johnson, I think he owns multiple.
Yeah, because Magic Johnson is owner with the
Part
Dodgers.
owners though, right?
Dodgers.
Dodgers.
He's a part owner.
Yeah, I'm sure there's gray areas in that
Yeah.
because like the Dolphins have like 12 owners. Like it's something like
Oh,
there's a bunch of
yeah.
celebrities that own
Yeah,
like
Serena
like
Williams
Fergie.
is part of that. Yeah.
Yeah, like
The
that's
Packers don't even have an owner.
what?
The Packers don't have an owner.
How does that
Aren't
happen?
they owned by the
they're owned
public?
by, yeah,
Owned by the
they're owned by the city of Green Bay, basically the citizens.
so the citizens make money on it.
I guess they get paid out for it or something.
That's
something
dope.
like this. Yeah, they're the only team in the NFL that doesn't have an owner. Is the Green Bay Packers.
So no one's going in to buy that then, huh?
Yeah, players don't want to go to Green Bay except to play with Aaron Rodgers. So Green Bay is kind of its own entity.
Bro,
I would never wanna play up there.
nobody
It's
wants.
cold.
It's
the
too
coldest
cold,
place-
bro.
It's the coldest
It's above
place. Yeah.
Chicago.
Yeah.
Like there's nothing. It's Canada, bro.
Yeah.
There's nothing cool. in
So and if Aaron
Wisconsin.
Rodgers leaves, they're gonna have
Ain't nothing cool in Wisconsin, bro.
All right. Yeah. So yeah, Green Bay is a unique situation, but
Yeah. No, I'm looking forward to it. I think that I just like the fact of like everything that we get to see with how uplifting it's been. You know, watching people breakdown. I think Channel 9 shared like a reaction, or it was one of the news stations had posted something where they just had like a collective reaction of like all Bengals fans when McPherson made the winning field goal to send us to the Super Bowl, and the older gentleman. I think there was an older man that he's a lifetime Bengals fan. He's crying, and then I think he ended up there was a GoFundMe that was created, right? So the GoFundMe, I think he ended up getting enough money that he's going to the Super Bowl to watch the Bengals play in the Super Bowl.
Oh, bro! Speaking of that, so the pep rally. So the Indianapolis Colts, the guy's been giving away, the owner's been giving away tickets to Bengals fans, right?
Oh, that's tight.
And he's also giving $10,000 away along with the tickets. And like everyone's like giving the Bengals like slack, like why aren't the Bengals giving away tickets? Why aren't they doing this? Why aren't they doing this? They gave tickets away at the pep rally.
Dope.
They gave tickets away to somebody who had season tickets since 1968.
Oh.
How crazy is that, bro?
That's tight.
That's tight. Like you want to talk about like getting your money's worth.
And then you get to go see somebody.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like you put in all this money for the Bengals, like season tickets, and then all of a sudden, my man, and then all of a sudden you've got the Bengals go, okay, we see how much you've been a fan since 1968. We want to make sure that you get to see them in the Super Bowl, so we're giving you tickets. So I mean, tickets are what? Maybe for 2 tickets, $1,500 a year,
right?
Times 40,
you gotta
50,
think about inflation.
64 years.
Right. Think about inflation, like all that.
54 years.
That's a lot of money in like season tickets going up.
Crazy,
like
bro.
Like,
so like I mean the fact that the Bengals said, "Hey, we see you and we want to give you tickets to the Super Bowl" is super dope.
Right.
And then they gave another set of Super Bowl tickets to that little white rapper kid.
Wait, which one?
The one that went viral.
Are you talking about Slim Jesus?
No.
Oh, I was about to
say. No, bro. Come on. No, I'm talking about. So there was a tailgate, in DJ Diamond's tailgate. So he was DJing, and then some little like 12-year-old kid like came up and grabbed the microphone and started rapping.
Nice.
That's dope.
I can't remember what song it was, but he rapped the whole song, and that went viral. So like the Bengals gave them, like him and his family, season tickets, or not season tickets, Super Bowl tickets.
That's
and
so
then
dope.
and then there was I remember seeing highlights of this little black kid in the end zone that ended up and he had either caught a ball or caught a shirt. But like they highlighted him like slow mo, like his reaction to getting it. And it was, you can just tell like this kid's like a huge Bengals fan. So they gave him tickets to the Bengals to the Super Bowl too, man.
That's
like
awesome.
like just sending them out there, and me and Caitlin looking at each other like, damn, they're just giving tickets away to everybody.
Right.
Like,
You get a ticket. Check on your seat.
You get some tickets.
Yeah.
You get some
Yeah,
tickets.
checking
Oprah
underneath the
stuff.
seat. Just
Right.
wait a minute.
Right.
How
Yo-
crazy would that have been if they just hid 2 tickets to the Super Bowl underneath one of those?
Oh,
that
that'd
would have
be-
been so dope,
Dude,
bro.
the
That
Rams
would've
would
been
be
crazy.
so mad. The Rams would be so mad.
That would have been so dope.
We
That
take
was
up the
such
whole
a good
thing.
idea. Like, hey,
Give away some tickets.
by the way, one of you has a pair of Super Bowl tickets
Oh,
underneath
yeah.
your seat. Check it right now.
Oh
There's
my
like-
gosh.
There's 5.
It'd be
5
pandemonium, bro.
Oh, dude.
Oh, bro, you talk about like all out brawl that's
You-
gonna happen.
I thought I was gonna get murked just walking back to my car with the Houday cans, bro. For real.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
like seriously, I literally was kind of concerned that like
Right.
I'm gonna get beat up for a 6-pack. Bro.
Yo,
It's like,
you know,
it ain't worth it, man.
It's not worth it. I'm gonna run. Hold like a football.
nah, that's
gun.
$400 right there running.
Just hold them out, just in case.
You got it, bro. You got it. You got it.
Take it.
Oh,
Take
you want my
it.
wallet
It's
too?
fine, dude.
You want my wallet too? Go ahead. You
Right.
can take
No,
that
just
too,
just
bro.
cans. Give me just cans.
Just the
I don't want nothing else but the cans, big dog.
Just give me one of them.
Right.
I'm not that big of a thug.
Right.
Just one.
Right.
No, I think it's interesting, right? Because we were talking about like being able to give away tickets, but I think a lot of times too it boils down to like we look at like the resale value, right? So like looking at what the actual tickets or cost of tickets for the Super Bowl, like even the cheapest seats were five grand.
Like over
Right.
that, yeah. And,
And
well, and then
six.
if you're buying them off Ticketmaster, somebody actually, like I think Q102 posted it where They bought 2 tickets on the 50-yard line, and he didn't buy them, but he put them in his cart. And then the fees, the fucking Ticketmaster fees were $24,000 on top of the seats, bro. Like,
That's stupid.
it was like 150 grand for 2 seats.
Well, and that's why, like Chad Johnson had tweeted too. He's
I love
like,
it.
How,
I love
how-
that
I
dude.
love this tweet, and I love Chad Johnson. Like I give him shit all the time. I still want to play him in FIFA, right? So I like chat shit all the time to Chad Johnson. But which, by the way, you can get to smoke, Chad. I'm putting this out here, either on FIFA or in real life. We can play the crossbar challenge. You can get it whenever. You know what I'm saying? I still got it, bro. I know you. I don't care
Official
if you-
challenge.
Yeah, it's official challenge to Chad Johnson. I just want to know what time it is. No, what he was saying is like, how can real fans get a chance to go watch their team play when these outrageous prices?
Yeah, like true fans. How can true fans pay
Right.
this? And I understand, like, LA has got Kid Cudi's going to the game and like all these other people trying to go to the game. But you're right, dude. Like how is this a sporting event, or is this a Met Gala? You know what I mean? Like I get that people want to go there and they want to they want to be a part of it, and obviously there's gonna be celebrities everywhere. But the fact that they're paying like $6,000 is like the low ball tickets out there right now, which is insane. And then I've got a couple friends that have tickets for sale for $10,000 for 2 tickets, and like that's a steal, bro. That's such a steal. But it's so crazy to think $10,000 is a steal for 2 tickets.
Right. It's just the fact that you can price them at pretty much anything. Price them at anything at this point, and what's up?
Someone's
Someone's he wants in. But you can price them at anything at this point they're gonna sell. So like it's a one in a life opportunity, and it's in LA. So like the Rams obviously want their fans to show out. If enough Cincinnati fans, because they were like some of these teams were keeping Cincinnati fans from coming to like Nashville.
For sure.
The Titans were trying to keep us from there. If you got to keep us down and we're still showing up, I mean we're talking like some serious dedication, and to charge $5,000, $8,000, $10,000 a ticket it's kind of sickening, man. It's kind of bad. Like it's not a good look to me. But I think I understand with $500, $1,000 tickets, I get that $1,500. But once you get to $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 a ticket,
I mean, but honestly, dude, if you had a pair of tickets, would you sell them for $300?
no. But as soon as someone starts it, everyone else goes after.
Of course,
Yeah.
of course. But
Right.
but you're gonna act as if, right?
Yeah.
Or play the narrative. So
Sure.
If all the tickets are going for $5,000, you're like, oh shit, I can sell mine for $4,000. Feel like a good guy for selling $1,000 less.
Feel good about myself.
Yeah.
Still get that.
But you know what, man? It's gonna be an amazing time, anyways, man. Like
Yeah.
like 3/4 or maybe even more than that are voting for the Bengals to win. Alexa's voting for the Bengals to win.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a show for sure, bro. So, I wanted to. Is Jubal over there, or did he bounce?
Yeah, no, I think he's here.
Here somewhere.
I wanted to show that bottle that we picked up over at Party Source. Maybe we can just say it, right? Just tell them that they're gonna be there. Yeah. So, Party Source, right across the street in Newport, was doing limited edition bottles that have either like Joe Mixon on it, Joe Burrow on it, or Evan McPherson.
McPherson. Money Mac.
And McPherson, the one said, it was just a quote, and it said, looks like we're going to the championship, and it had a picture of him kicking the ball, right, which is like his actual quote. And then the one that I bought was Joe Mixon's that says, we're going to the ship, which is what was his quote. Like, if you don't follow Joe Mixon on Instagram, follow Joe Main
Yes.
Mixon on Instagram.
Get it.
If you want to see behind the scenes of the Bengals, this dude is on his phone. The second we win, boom, he's on there.
Yep.
Yo, we going to the ship, everybody. We going to the ship. Like he's in the locker room. You get to see behind the scenes. You get to see Joe Burrow. You get to see T. Higgins. You get to see all these guys doing their own thing. And it's Joe Main Mixon's Instagram every single time.
Yeah.
So-
His social media is on point.
Yeah, so he's great, man. But so there's a bottle there that you can pick up, and they're only like $12, 12 to 20 depending on. You can get different types. I picked up just a regular bourbon that was 12. They're smart with it. They're not like they're just basically putting the label over a bottle that hasn't sold, and then going from there. So. There's different options, but Party Source over in Newport, Kentucky, if you're able to stop by there, pick up one of those bottles. You just hang on to it if you weren't able to get a Houday can, because I'm sure those are going to be valuable too at some point.
Yeah,
so.
I think it would be cool too, and I know you guys were talking about making sure that Mixon signs one of those and doing like a raffle or something like that, right?
Yeah, bro.
That
Yeah,
would be
we're
super
gonna
tight.
raffle one of those bottles off for sure, man. Because shout out to Joey Cook. Joey Cook's always in here picking up merch, and he'll buy merch and give it to people. So he'll come in here, pick up stuff, and then he's like, hey man, I think you'd like this more than I would, or I think you rock this. So he's always spreading the love when it comes to the brand, which is super cool. So shout out to Joey Cook for always stopping in, supporting the brand, and then obviously bringing Joe Mixon and those guys back in. So Deontay Smith too, man, we're coming after you, bro. You're going to be on the podcast here soon.
Stoked about that.
Yeah, man. So we've got a lot of cool things going on. All right, last minute predictions, bro. So I'm assuming we're all saying the Bengals are going to win.
Let's go. You know what time it is. We ain't never gonna bet against the Bengals.
Hey, all right. So go ahead and A Hunt. What's the final score of the Super Bowl?
Yeah, what's your final score?
I'm gonna try and see if it's close to what that prediction was with the Simpsons.
All right. I'll come back to you then.
Yeah, I'm gonna find it real quick. Give me 1 second.
Cool. All right, bro. What do you think? Now, if you guys don't know, Andrew's got his own sports podcast with Josh Salandino, and they shoot it out of here on every Thursday or every Wednesday, and then post it on Thursday.
Yeah.
So Andrew's really knowledgeable in a lot of sports, man. So and you're right on a lot of the picks too, which is pretty crazy. So what do you think?
It's a good feeling to
Super Bowl.
get them right sometimes. I think it's going to be a low-scoring game, so
Yeah.
it benefits us to have a low-scoring game.
Yeah.
It really benefits us. So I am going in the early 20s, so 24-21.
24-21 Bengals.
Yeah, I'm going to go with another Evan McPherson. Send him
All
to
right,
the
I was gonna go 24-21.
Nice.
So and I'll change that then.
You don't have to. It's good. That's a good
I see a 17 in the picture though. Maybe it's 21-17. No, that doesn't make much sense because I do think it's going to go down to Evan McPherson kick.
You do a 2017 because then that would be 2 touchdowns and 2 field goals puts them to 20.
It's going to be 24-21.
I think
I'm at
both
24-21.
I think offensively, it's going to be like everybody's going to be exhausted. So I did end up finding this. So I'm going to go with it. 34-31 Bengals.
In the 30s.
34-31. Just
right.
because, like, bro, there's so many weapons on the offensive side for LA. There's a ton of weapons.
You just believe in the Simpsons, bro.
Man,
Let's roll.
I'm telling you, big
All right.
dog. I'm telling you. But listen, like you said, McPherson. It's gonna be a field goal. Is gonna be the decider.
I think so,
And
yeah.
like the fact that dude has just been so ice cold. Like they've tried to do everything with him during like the playoffs. Like tried to ice him by taking a timeout. Bro, it don't matter.
He can't
He's
stop him.
he hasn't missed a field goal thus far in these play, and I don't see him
12 for 12.
bro solid.
Yep.
I saw something on Twitter where homie took a field goal and knocked a bottle cap off a Gatorade bottle.
Bro, that was
Yeah,
that was literally
It's like
that.
a recruiting video, yeah.
That was his
Like,
recruiting video, and
that's
that
stupid.
was when they were doing the bottle top challenge, when people were like karate kicking the top of
Yep.
So he went above and beyond, bro, and kicked like a 60-yarder
Yeah, dude.
and literally spun
floor
the
up.
top off the Gatorade bottle without knocking the Gatorade bottle off, which is
at
crazy.
all. Like,
Serious precision. Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
I mean,
McPherson-
at that point, it's physics. Like I don't even know,
Yeah.
bro. It's just crazy.
And
Like,
that's why you get picked up in the 5th round as a kicker.
yeah, no, seriously, bro, and that's a smart move on our part, man, because that young stud, bro. I don't even think he has facial hair yet, man. He's
Yeah.
out there crushing
We
the game.
our soul has been crushed too many times from Randy. So like,
Hey, y'all make
we've
sure.
had we've had some rough times with the kickers over the years, unfortunately.
Right.
Yo,
So
but for real, our kicker has been like our most dominant player for a lot of years.
Bro, he got well, McPherson got more of a cheer at that pep rally than Burrow did.
Right.
Let's be clear. Like when McPherson came out, there was a louder cheer for him than Joe Burrow.
Didn't all of his jerseys sell out? Like after that first.
Oh yeah, for sure. But they probably made an eighth of what they made of Joe Burrow's jerseys, right? Like,
Right.
you know what I mean? They probably made 1,000 Joe Burrow jerseys and 150 McPherson jerseys. Like that's the probably scale that
Right.
they did that at. So, but you know, they're gonna keep selling out, bro. It doesn't matter at this point. They can print as many as they want to, but they're not gonna keep them in stock, man.
Right.
I can promise you that.
Yo,
So.
shout out to Mike Nugent. You know what I'm saying? Long time NFL kicker for the Bengals. Played
Nugent-
soccer with his brother.
Nugent was solid. He had some rough times though, but Nugent was solid.
Man, listen.
Huber's the whip, though, bro. Huber's been
Kickers
the whip.
have rough times unless you're like Justin Tucker.
Yo,
Or
but
like-
Nugent was killing since college, and like that is literally the only
Yeah.
Ohio State player I've ever cheered for in my entire life.
Fair. Fair. No, I was a fan of Nugent. Yeah, he was definitely he definitely pulled some game winners. We didn't win it. We weren't winning a ton back then, so it was like we were always behind. And now we're in the games, and
there's
our
a-
kicker's more important than ever, honestly, for our situation.
I was gonna say
Right.
there's a reason why he's like the highest scoring Bengal in like franchise history. Like
because
scores the
we
most
could never score
points.
touchdowns.
Yeah.
We're always kicking field goals. Yeah, that was just Cincinnati. We bungled it, man.
Yeah.
Now we're not bungling anything. We made our way to the plane to the Super Bowl. They're there now.
We're here now,
We're
bro.
here
Who
now.
day?
Let's
Who
go,
day?
who day?
All right,
Yeah,
man.
let's go.
With that, we're gonna go ahead and bounce out. So I appreciate everyone for checking in. If you want to comment on anything, comment below. Predictions, we'd like to see them. You know what? We should do something. If you get the prediction right, you get something out of here. We'll do that later on. We'll post something where if you predict the exact Super Bowl score, maybe we'll give
And
you
MVP.
like $100 gift card.
If you get the MVP too.
Is that a $100 gift card? Is that what we should do?
Yeah, that's cool. Who is
$1 million gift card?
so you just native for life?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
And you can only spend $100 a year.
Sure. So it's like yeah, okay.
So
Ooh,
mo-
native
most
for
of our
life?
fan base is like 14, 15, so they're going to live to be about 60 years into that. So 6,000 out of $1 million. Yeah. Yeah.
That's
we can
cool.
do that.
Native for
$1
life.
million gift. We're going to do $1 million gift card. But it's only a $100 gift card per year
That's dope.
for 1 million years.
That's
Or you pass away, whatever happens first.
Yeah. You can pass it down to your kid.
Nope.
No, it has to be.
No,
you.
hell no. You can't pass it down to the kid, bro. I'm
Can
not
you
trying
imagine
to go.
generations
Man,
having
I'm
this?
not trying to go
listen.
bankrupt
Can you
here, bro.
imagine
This is
generations
Man.
passing
Yo,
this
you
card
don't
down?
this
even
is a
know.
game of gambling, son.
Can you imagine them passing it down for generations? This card just.
That would be
Yeah.
tight. That
you know
would
what
be
I'm
tight.
saying? Like.
Yeah.
That would be tight.
Something to
Great,
think
great, 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 great
about.
granddaddy.
He got this.
Got the score
On
right.
Facebook. What's Facebook?
All right, man. I got to bounce, son. I got to go pick up food for the family.
All right.
All right, everybody.
Appreciate
I love you
y'all, yeah.
guys. Hey, Hunt, appreciate you coming in,
Yeah,
man.
thanks for having me
Whenever
on,
you
man.
want to do, whenever you want to be here, man. I love just bouncing ideas back and forth, man.
Oh, all the
It's really
time,
good
man.
to have
Hey,
a lot going across the table instead of over here.
Yeah,
So
no, and that's the thing too is like I'm looking forward to because Andrew and I were talking about doing some collaborative stuff with like sports podcasts. You know, obviously me talking soccer and you guys doing the stuff here with JSOW as well. But we've got some other ideas. You know, shout out to CDB Network, everybody on the CDB Podcast Network, and all my crews. Over there, we've got 5 different podcast network or 5 different podcasts that we do every day of the week.
yeah, you're crushing it, bro.
Dude, it was just I was lucky enough to find people that were in the same interests. Same thing with like what you guys are doing here.
Everyone gravitates towards you, bro, because you got it going on. So they want a piece of your pie. You know what I mean? You just have to figure out how to orchestrate it where everybody can eat off that pie. That's all.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's where I'm. We're looking forward to, and I want to try and do some things with you guys, just to, so maybe we can re-push some of the native podcasts back out onto our network as well, just to get it to some ears that normally wouldn't.
Yeah.
hear
Outside the
that,
market,
you
bro.
know
We
what
got plenty
I'm
of
saying?
content ready to
yeah,
go.
absolutely, man. Culturally diverse brand. That's what CDB stands for. So.
Dope.
You know what I'm saying? So we
Super
want
dope.
to broaden the horizon, bring anybody in that's willing to do their own thing and they're doing it, and then just offer, just a platform just to allow them to just be their best. So
Dope, man.
Yeah.
All right, bro. Well, I
Alright.
appreciate you guys, man. This is another episode of the Powwow. Your boy Jay Banks, AI, and we out of
Hey,
here.
later. Appreciate y'all.
Hey. This is gonna have to be more professional. The end of this, we're gonna have to do like
yeah.
music up. You know what I mean? Like something where you just don't see me click the off button.